Hey. What we do in our own time is none of your business.
It is when you bring it up in front of me. I don't want to know.
Sounds like somebody's jealous that you're the baby.
Thought it was your baby, though. I don't want to be your baby.
This is getting weird.
You brought it up.
Yeah, but now you're saying, like, but he's your baby.
Yeah, like, you're the one that said you're my baby.
Talking about being gay and shit, and then I'm like, oh, he's your baby. Like,
I'm following your conversation, sir.
Yeah, but you made it weird.
Okay, you guys are making this whole fucking chart thing like fucking pinpointing.
Pepe Silva. At the end of it. That's all I know. It all leads to Pepe Silva.
Jeez. Did you guys watch... Have you watched Stranger Things yet?
No. I'm waiting for it all to come out.
I haven't watched it either. I watched the first episode and I haven't touched it since.
I'm not gonna...
And it's not because I don't want to. It's because I'm with you on that. Like, I want to watch the whole
I hate
thing.
that. Like
don't split it up into 2 parts. It's
more so like Netflix pisses me off anymore.
It's like 3 parts.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the last part don't come out until like New Year's Day.
Like, I waited for The Office to be done before I watched it. I waited. Most of my shows that I really wanted to watch, I waited till it was done.
It's because you don't have time. Like, we're watching Welcome to Derry every week. And we've waited every week for every episode. And it's annoying. Like, I don't miss those days when you're waiting week to week to watch an episode.
There was something special about it back then.
It was.
But something
because you're like, oh, man, I've been waiting all week for this.
Well, you have that anticipation or whatever. But like,
you don't want to be behind everybody else that's watching because you're wanting to know it.
I think that's part of it, too. Like, you know it's going to get spoiled if you don't fucking watch it. You know what I mean? Especially with the internet the way it is.
I think the only thing I was ever like peer pressured into watching, honestly, was Tiger King.
Oh yeah,
because everybody was like, "Oh, it's like the wildest thing ever."
I was
like,
that too,
like, all right.
I was like, all right, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. All right, I'll check this out. And I was so happy I did.
Me and Chris watched it. We're like, what the fuck is this?
I've
this
never
is real?
been pressured to watch anything.
Oh, like, Tiger King got me, man. Got me hard.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I still haven't watched Game of Thrones.
And I haven't watched it either.
I partly want to watch it, but it's just like it's not
awesome.
I haven't watched it either. I probably won't.
It sucks because like it's all spoiled at this point. Like everybody's like, "Oh, you haven't watched Breaking Bad?" I'm like, "No," because I know what happens.
That's how I am with Star Wars.
That's the thing. Like, I don't like when we're talking about like Game of Thrones. I don't keep up with all the things that you see on Facebook. Like, if I see Game of Thrones, I just scroll past. I don't even watch anything on it because I know I want to watch it, so I don't want it to be ruined.
Yeah, Crystal watched all of Breaking Bad, and I didn't watch any of it. And everybody's like, "Oh man, you gotta watch it." I was like, "But I know what happens." They're like, "Yeah, but it's about the journey." I was like, "I don't give a fuck because I know what happens at the end, so it doesn't matter."
I'm with you on that. If somebody spoils it,
if you spoil it for me, like it's been blasted.
I mean, I will say Breaking Bad was one of the best shows I've ever seen, but like I'm not gonna tell you. Like
I'm not gonna disagree with that.
I mean, but like, what's the point?
Exactly.
You know, it's kind of like I got around to watching Star Wars because I was like, oh, everybody's seen Star Wars, I need to watch it, and then I did. I watched the first 3, and I was like, this is underwhelming for me.
Well, I've seen all the highlights of Breaking Bad.
It's like Sopranos.
Yeah.
I knew what happened, but I still watched it.
I
love The Sopranos. The Sopranos is like one of my top shows.
Hey, me and you watched it together, didn't we?
No, I watched that when me and Sam were still married.
I would say the same thing about The Walking Dead, but I just gave up on that show.
Yeah.
I got so tired of it.
We saw Abraham and fucking
Glenn,
and then we were like,
no, we didn't actually see Glenn bite it.
Oh,
because it started like the next season.
We were like,
yeah, it was like a cliffhanger until the next season. Like, oh, who did he kill?
Yeah, but
I was like, well, I've seen the comic books, so I know what they did in the comics. Like, they could follow it, they may not. I don't know. So
and they got tiring because it was literally like the same formula. Like season 1, bad guy. Season 2.
And see, that's the problem. If you let a show go on long enough, the formula is either recycle, or they're just repeated over and over again. So I have great respect for people that know when to pull their show.
Yeah.
Like Schitt's Creek. I mean, that ended well before it got stale. The Gemstones.
Righteous Gemstones.
Like all that stuff. It's like when their show creators are like, I'm not going to let this go stale.
Well, that's the thing. You should exit on a high note.
Yeah.
Like, really.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever finish it? What? Righteous Gemstones?
No.
Oh, bro.
I will. We will eventually.
Oh, that last season was fucking wild.
I've seen, how many, there's 4 seasons now?
Yeah, they ended it after 4.
And I've seen 1 and 2. Don't know that we watched all of 3, and we still haven't seen 4.
Oh, dude, 4 is wild.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So, yeah, and we also watched that Begonia movie. It's got Jesse Plemons and Emma Stone.
Oh,
That's the one where she actually shaved her head in the movie.
Yeah. Was it good?
It was interesting. It was good for me. I don't think Crystal cared for it that much, but it was. But she's got to be visually intrigued. Like, so there's gonna be action and all that. Me, I'm like, I could do dialogue all day. I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
As long as the plot's good.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I thought the premise of it was pretty smart and good, and I kind of called the end, but it's up or down. It's whatever. But it was good. It was good. And then we also went and watched the Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair.
Oh, how yeah.
In the theater Saturday, and that was 4.5 hours.
Did you have like butt hurt when he left? Like,
no, we went to the cinema 16, so we had the recliners.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the only way to do it, really.
yeah. If it's like Crystal said, she said if this was at Cinemark, we wouldn't. She's like, I couldn't have done that.
Mm-mm.
She's like, but because it's in recliners and that, it was comfortable. And but aside from that, like, everybody, because a guy at work was like, hey, you wouldn't want, because he loves Kill Bill too. He's an older guy, and he said it's because he always had the hots for Uma Thurman. I was like, I don't find her attractive, but okay.
No, neither.
But he said, was it any good? I said, it is, in the sense that, like, there's a few re-edits. It's nothing major. That whole scene with Crazy 88, that's all in color. So it's all bloody and, violent. And the reason why they had done that before in black and white was because if they didn't, they were going to get an NC-17 rating. So that's been re-edited back into color. The whole anime scene with Oren is extended. There's like another 5 or 10 minutes added onto that. It's pretty long. And it shows Oren as essentially a teenager and how she hunted down and killed the actual guy who killed her dad, which was the long-haired, I think his name was Pretty Ricky or something like that. Showed all that, and I thought that went on a little bit too long. And then, but the one thing that I loved about it was, which everybody here has seen Kill Bill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you falling asleep, Eric? Am I boring you?
No.
You look stoned. Anyway, so the one thing that I liked about it was between 1 and 2, you have that whole epilogue at the end of the first one, and they say, spoiler alert for anybody out there, this is your spoiler alert for people who've never seen Kill Bill.
Skip about 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Give them time. Yeah. Leave the room!
Yeah, leave the room. So, because at the end of the first one, there's an epilogue, and Bill says, does she know that her child is still alive? He doesn't say that at the end of the first part.
Mm-hmm.
So I envy people who have never seen Kill Bill and don't know that her daughter is still alive. Because you don't find out that her daughter is alive until the end of the second one. When she actually appears.
Mm-hmm.
So that whole surprise, I think, is awesome. I don't know why he even did that to begin with in the first one. At the end of the first one.
I bet it was a producer or something, honestly.
Maybe. But I'm like, why would you spoil it, man? Like, whenever you've got a whole other movie to go, you're going to go through all of part 2 knowing that her child is alive.
Ruin something.
She's going to come up at the end. This is going to happen. So I envy people who go into this movie and don't know that, who have never seen Kill Bill 1 or 2. And, but aside from that, man, I had a fucking blast watching it in theaters. Because I never had the chance to watch it in theaters when it came out, almost 20 years ago? It's been?
Probably. I don't even know when it came out, honestly.
But yeah, dude, I had a fucking blast. I was like, man, this is awesome. I love watching it in theater. It was great. It was the best. All the hardcore action scenes and all the screaming and all the gunshots, and it's so fucking loud.
2003,
so about a little over 20 years. But in those instances, that's what whenever Chris would be like, turn it down, but she can't tell him to turn it down in a theater. I was thinking that too. Like whenever it was getting real loud, I was waiting for, like in my head, I'm so used to her telling me to turn it down. I was waiting for her to tell me to turn it down, and I'm like, oh wait, that's right. We're in a theater right now. She can't tell me to turn it down. So it's funny.
Oh, that's too funny.
I'm so used to hearing it because I've always got the remote in my hand. Whenever it gets loud, I turn it down, and then the dialogue comes back. I gotta turn it back up so I can hear. It's annoying. It kind of takes you out of it a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. But I would suggest, if you have not seen Kill Bill, I would watch the whole bloody affair over the part 1 and part 2. That's how I would watch it. Just because it's re-edited by Quentin Tarantino. It's the way that Quentin Tarantino had originally wanted it done, I guess.
God, I hate that man so much for having that talent. Like, not for having that talent.
Douche.
He's such an asshole. He's such a complete douchebag.
He is a douche, and I don't I don't like him as a person, but god damn, he's a good fucking director, dude.
Donald Glover was doing a stand-up one time, and he was talking about Kanye West.
Yeah.
And the same thing.
Same
he's
thing.
like, I want to punch him in the face, but he did Graduation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like,
he's not wrong. Like,
no, he's not wrong. There's a lot
album.
of really like genius people in there, but the problem is they know it.
Yeah.
And it's like, you fucking pompous.
And the sad part, but one thing I do respect about Quentin Tarantino is he does have a lot of respect for film.
He does. He
and
does.
He loves movies. He's passionate about movies.
That's fine, but there's a difference between being passionate and being an asshole.
Didn't he buy a video store?
Yeah.
And they do like a podcast. Him and one of his buddies do a podcast out of it or something.
He started out working in a video. I think it's the one he bought. Is the one he started out working in years ago before he was a director.
I always wanted to work in a video store.
Yeah, how cool would be to sit around and fucking talk about movies all day?
We would have been great in Family Video, man.
I know. Yeah, I always actually applied at Family Video.
So did I.
And I didn't get the job.
Neither did I.
Because I was terrible at math, apparently.
Like, that would have been funny. Like, people coming in, that's a trash movie. Like, I'm sure you're going to like it.
Yeah. Garbage. Have fun.
Yeah. We would have been fired immediately.
Yeah. Like, you can't tell people that they're bad movies. I'm just letting them know.
I'm trying to help.
Yeah.
You like rom-coms. Come here, I'm going to show you the horror section. Come on.
Yeah, 3 Men and a Baby? What? Garbage. Here's Scream.
Yeah. that would be even better. They bring up their trash. No, I disagree. Here, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway, oh yeah. Long intro there. Welcome back. Don't forget about the socials and stuff. All that good shit. Make sure you follow us and all that, and get on our Discord and all that. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Vern.
I got a little bit of something I'm going to show you guys here before we jump into shit. We don't do this very often, and I think every once in a while it's fun to do. I got a little video I want to show everybody about Tara. Did you guys hear about Tara Reid?
No.
No? This is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just show it to you guys, all right?
Okay.
So they'll just see what our reaction.
We're seeing new video of actress Tara Reid at a hotel bar before she ended up slumped over in a hospital. The American Pie star claims her drink was spiked, and this man, she says, she's accusing him of doing it. Now, in an Inside Edition exclusive, he tells Allison Hall it never happened.
It's your first look at surveillance footage that shows Tara Reid at a hotel bar before she passes out and has to be taken away in a wheelchair. And in this Inside Edition exclusive, a man who was with Tara Reid in the bar that night is speaking out.
Well, I'm mortified. I'm absolutely mortified.
Surveillance shows Tara Reid is served her first glass of wine at 10:39 p.m., and it appears that she chugs most of it. The actress told cops that when she stepped away from the bar, someone drugged her drink. But you can see her drink sits undisturbed until a bartender covers it, which police say is standard practice. When she returns, she removes the napkin and takes a sip. A few minutes later, Reid asks for another drink. The bartender brings her a carafe and she pours it. Then she strikes up a conversation with Sean Pettiford, who creates videos for YouTube. The bartender pours Reid a third drink while she's finishing off the second. Reid previously claimed she only had one glass of wine that night. At this point, Reid has changed seats and is served wine number 4. They clink glasses and get a little more chummy. Around 11:30, Reid seems to become sloppy. She knocks her phone off the bar. She's served drink number 5. The pair hug and she leans into Pettiford. At 12:04 a.m., she's unsteady and stumbling. Minutes later, she's totally out of it, as seen in this shocking footage. There's Sean Pettiford helping her into the wheelchair before paramedics whisked her away. Now Pettiford wants to set the record straight.
Did she specifically accuse you of drugging her?
She did on a phone call. She did. And I told her during that phone call, I was like, Tara, how am I supposed to roofie you when I'm outside smoking with you? That's impossible.
Sean, I have to ask you, did you spike her drink?
Absolutely not. No, never.
Pettiford, who's married, says the two exchanged phone numbers for business reasons. He says Reed was upset with him because he claims she propositioned him and he turned her down.
Then she said, will you take me to my room? And I said, no, ma'am, I'm not going to do that. And as soon as I said that was when all hell broke loose.
Do you think she was hitting on you?
I know she was.
We reached out to Tara Reid for comment, but did not hear back. Police say they found no evidence someone spiked her drink.
Some people are their own worst enemies.
Dude, at least Andy Dick gave a statement that he was still alive. Yeah, Andy Dick overdosed.
All right.
They Narcaned him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been a fan of Tara Reid. I think she's a fucking moron.
Didn't she have a botched tit job?
And stomach.
Yeah, and stomach, yeah.
Like, when you're that skinny, why do you have to have liposuction is the question I have.
I don't know.
Like,
she's not a fucking smart person either.
Like, what are we going to do? Take out the 3 carrots you ate for lunch 6 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
She was doing an interview whenever they were doing the Sharknado movies. And the one guy who's in the Sharknado movies with her, the main character,
the guy from 90210?
Yeah.
Ian something.
Yeah, I don't remember his
something
name.
Green?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But they were in an interview talking about these movies, and he said something.
In an hour, she had 5 drinks.
Yeah, and then she said something that was completely off the wall and bonkers, something about sharks or some shit. And they just both kind of, like him and the interviewer, just kind of looked at each other like, is she joking? And then they just looked at her and she's just like, ha, like, I'm right and I'm smart. And they were like, you're a fucking moron. Like, it was just like, it was sad. I was
like, the best live footage moment in TV was just because of Mike Myers' face.
Oh.
When Kanye West said George Bush hates black people.
Yeah, you just see his face just like.
Like Mike Myers' face is like he's looking at the camera like, I don't want to be associated with this.
Why am I here?
Yeah, it was.
I'm in the same camera shot as you. Shut the fuck up.
It was Hurricane Katrina. It was like when they were doing a telethon.
Yeah,
or
the
something.
relief or whatever.
Yeah,
and Kanye just gets.
And they were talking about, during this time it's important to give. Like this was Mike Myers. He's like, during this time it's important to give. For people that are going through this, and this came out of nowhere. We've got to be more, charitable, and blah blah blah. Like that kind of message. And then it pans slightly to Kanye West because they were standing like face to face but facing the camera, and Kanye West is standing there and he just straight looks at the camera and says George Bush hates black people, and Mike Myers is like he's like, I don't want to be here.
Was he supposed to say that?
Yeah. Did he get a different script?
I don't remember that's on the cue cards.
Yeah. Am I being punked?
Yeah, right.
Where's Ashton?
It's just, I don't know. These fucking celebrities, man.
Some of them, man, they're wild out there, and the only reason they're out there and have anything is because of their talent.
I know.
Like,
it's.
But that'll only carry you so far. I mean, how many actors have we heard of that have like these great careers and stuff, and then all of a sudden it's over because no one will work with them?
Yep. That's exactly.
Chevy Chase is a prime example.
Yep.
And Kanye, he just gets weirder and weirder.
Yeah.
Swastikas on t-shirts and shit.
Well, you know what? That at least has an audience. Who sells a white t-shirt for $1,000?
I think
I can get those in a 3-pack from Hanes.
I think that he's someone who's slowly fading away. Like,
oh yeah, but that's another one. What I'm saying is like your talent's only going to carry you so far before people are like, I've had enough of this shit.
Yeah, ever since his split from Kim Kardashian and all that shit. It's
who
just
saw
been,
that coming after he came out with
Yeah.
shit? What's that song?
Oh, Black Klansman or
No,
whatever.
what you used
Or
to play all the damn
Gold
time.
Digger?
Gold Digger.
She take my money.
Oh, he's a trip. Anyway. Let's get into it.
Martin Short.
Yes.
I love Martin Short.
Yes, Martin Short. I mean, I could have done Steve Martin. I'm not even sure if we've even done Chevy Chase.
I don't know.
No, but
I thought we did Christmas Vacation last year,
We did.
and maybe we did Beverly D'Angelo. Then I'll look.
I don't remember, honestly.
I think Martin Short's a good choice.
Martin Short's a very
It's-
good choice.
He's a great choice.
We need to finish Murders in the Building.
Yes,
Only
we do.
Murders in the Building.
I'm like on. I think I got through season 2.
I was telling Eric
I
about
think
it.
that's
I haven't
how
seen
we
it
are.
yet.
I think we're at season 2.
Yeah, I was telling Eric about it. Tell him the funniest moment is the wheelchair scene. Or is it a wheelchair? It's like something, he's like in a luggage thing or whatever. And he in his head, like they do this whole thing where you think he's awake and he's telling off the bad guy.
I remember.
And then it
that.
goes back and he's just sitting like in that wheel because he got
Oh,
drugged.
yeah.
And he's just sitting there, and he's like,
that show is pretty funny.
it is. And Martin
very
Short
good.
and fucking Selena Gomez are just like,
It's a very good show.
it
I
is
love
very
that
good.
show. I'm not a big fan of Selena Gomez, but it's still a good show.
I don't know if I've had a lot of experience with her work.
It's
honestly.
not her work that bothers me. It's her.
Well, I have that problem with mostly anybody in Hollywood, though.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like I'm really just over the whole we're in Hollywood and want to give you all of our. We want to endorse who we endorse, and we want to not endorse who we don't. At this point in time, I'm just going to say this, and then I'm done. I don't want to turn into a thing. I'm so tired of everything that Orange Man does is bad.
Yeah,
Like,
how about you just
don't-
mind your own fucking business?
I
Go do
just,
what you're supposed to
I
do.
just want us to go back to bad policy, bad, not everything that person does.
I don't know. I'm over. I've been on a political cleanse here lately. I haven't been following it. I see anything political come across my TikTok, I keep scrolling.
He's not in here. I think we did Beverly D'Angelo. Oh, maybe not. Hold on.
Did we do anybody last year? How long have we been
Well,
doing
this is season 2. I didn't keep both. So, like, remember after 100 episodes, we flipped.
Anyway, I'll go ahead and start reading Martin Short.
Yeah, it must be on the other one.
Alrighty. Alright. Short was born on March 26, 1950, in Hamilton, Ontario, the youngest of 5 children of Olive Grace, a concert mistress. What does that mean? What is a concert mistress? Like a...
Sounds fancy.
No, it sounds like a fucking groupie. She's a groupie? Anyway, of Hamilton Symphony Orchestra, and Charles Patrick Short, a corporate executive with Stelco and Canadian Steel Company. Wow, he came from money. Okay. She encouraged his early creative endeavors.
It is the female leader of the first violins in an orchestra.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so that sounds better than whore. His eldest brother, David, was killed. Oh, wow. Okay, we're jumping right into it. His eldest brother, David, was killed in a car accident in Montreal in 1962 when Short was 12. His mother died of cancer in 1968, and his father 2 years later of complications from a stroke. Holy shit.
They say that great comedy comes from tragedy.
I guess. Short attended Westdale Secondary School and graduated from McMaster University with a Bachelor of Arts degree in social work in 1971. Hold on. Clear my throat. When Short graduated from McMaster University, he intended on pursuing a career in social work. However, he became interested in acting once he was cast in a Toronto production of Godspell that same year. Among other members of the production's cast were Victor Garber, Gilda Radner, Eugene Levy, Dave Thomas, and Andrea Martin. Paul Schaefer was the musical director. Short stated in... Dude, Gilda Radner's fucking funny.
Dude, she is.
Dude, that woman is funny. Short stated in a documentary, Love Gilda, that he and Gilda Radner dated each other on and off during that time. In 1979, Short starred in the U.S. sitcom The Associates, which followed a group of young novice lawyers working at a Wall Street law firm. In 1980, he joined the cast of I'm a Big Girl Now, a sitcom starring Diana Canova and Danny Thomas. Canova was offered the sitcom because of her success playing Corinne Tate Flotsky on ABC's Soap and left Soap shortly after Short's newlywed wife Nancy Dolman joined it. In America, Martin Short worked on popular TV comedy shows and subsequently appeared on the hugely popular Saturday Night Live, which made him a household name. Short also went on to host talk shows and comedy shows on his own that were highly successful. It was not long before Short decided that he could also be a successful film star and some of his well-known films include The Three Amigos, Inner Space, and two Father of the Bride films. Despite being an extremely busy comedian, actor, Martin Short went back to the stage time and time again to act in plays. Martin Short is without doubt one of the most iconic comedians from Hollywood, and his appearance on Saturday Night Live are still regarded as memorable. Here's some trivia for you. His wife, actress Nancy Dolman, passed away from cancer on August 21st, 2010. She had been battling the disease since 2007. So there's more tragedy for you. One of his very few former Saturday Night Live cast members, he is one of the very few former Saturday Night Live cast members to make a guest appearance on the rival Saturday night sketch comedy show Mad TV in 1995. In May 2012, while appearing, this really pissed me off because I don't like this woman anyway. In May 2012, while appearing on the Today Show, host Kathy Lee Gifford asked him several questions about his marriage to his wife, Nancy, in the present tense, indicating that she had no idea that Nancy had died 2 years earlier.
We write it down.
Yeah. After Short's segment was over, Gifford reappeared to apologize for not knowing about the death and the whole line of questioning. Because you're a fucking moron. Do your homework first.
Yeah, you have a guest.
Yeah, you have a guest on, and it's Martin Short of all people. Like,
I knew his wife died.
Yeah. Stupid. That's fucking sad. Anyway, favorite Martin Short movie or whatever?
Inner Space. I really like Inner Space.
Inner Space.
I'm stuck between two, Clifford and Inner Space.
I'm not sure I've ever seen Inner Space.
Oh, it's
That's
good.
a good one.
I love Martin Short for his physical comedy. Nobody can do it as well as him. I'm sorry. He's just amazing at it. And one of my favorite scenes in it, in the movie, Dennis Quaid gets shrunk in this little tube or the syringe, and he gets injected into Martin Short's character. Long story, whatever, but that's basically the gist of it. And he hooks up communications so that he can talk to Martin Short. And he's like, I need a drink. And he's like, well, I don't drink. This is Martin Short. He's like, I don't drink. And he's like, well, you do now. And he tells him where to get the drink from. And he takes a big swig of this bottle. And he crosses his legs and does it. Whoa! It cracks me up every time. It's hilarious. It's a good movie. You should watch it.
I think for me, of all of what I've seen from him, I love the comedy show that him and Steve Martin did.
Oh yeah, that was really good. We watched it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to go with Three Amigos. Like, I don't think I've ever seen this movie.
Really?
Yeah, I wondered. I was like,
He
man,
does
if
a
I
good
had,
job
it's been a long time. And I watched. I was like, none of it seems familiar at all. So I was like, I don't think I've ever actually seen this movie.
I made him watch it a few years back, and I've seen it countless times. Like it.
I like his character in Father of the Bride too.
Every party has a pooper, and that's you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Three Amigos.
He was a wedding
planner.
Yeah, wedding planner.
And he does the whole like walking like this and like telling everybody, he's like, oh, those flowers are hideous. Like, it's hilarious.
All right. Moving on down the line.
Let's talk about the movie.
Yeah, I don't remember it that well. I don't remember it being very funny to me. But Inner Space.
Yeah.
All right, this week we watched The Three Amigos. Karen, you got a plot synopsis?
I do. A trio of unemployed silent film actors are mistaken for real heroes by a small Mexican village in search of someone to stop a malevolent bandit. 1 hour and 44 minutes, rated PG. Chevy Chase as Dusty Bottoms, Steve Martin as Lucky Day, Martin Short as Ned Niederlander, Alfonso Arroyo as El Guapo, and Tony Plana as Jefe. As far as I'm going.
All right, what'd you watch? What'd you recommend?
Yes and yes.
I'm going to say yes and yes. This movie was awesome. I'd never seen it, and I was laughing the whole time.
Resounding yes for both. I mean...
Yes and yes.
Yeah, this movie's great. Like, I don't think I've ever seen it, and Gavin sat down and watched it with me, and I was just like...
three of the best
comedic,
but they're all very...
different.
Well, Steve Martin and Martin Short are very physical comedians. And then, like, you've got Chevy Chase, who's kind of withdrawn. But it works, the three of them.
Yeah, Chevy Chase actually kind of takes a back seat to Martin Short and
he plays down a lot of his, he does a lot of the, his isn't physical so much as it is situational.
Yeah.
And he does the same thing like in, Christmas Vacation, the whole, like, the kids
kind of bumbling
looking at looking at his watch. There's no watch there, but like looking at a watch that's not there. That's a Chevy Chase thing.
Yeah.
So he does a lot of that stuff in this movie, and I find it just great because you don't see him do it very much in his movies now.
No, you don't see him do anything funny hardly anymore. Usually he's just a dick.
No, on the scenes at least.
Yeah, but no, I think that
Community.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize that this movie took place in 1916 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I thought it was like in the 80s.
No, it's silent film era.
Yeah, so I was like, I didn't realize that. Whenever I saw that pop up, I was like, huh, okay. And then it continued. I thought it was just like, oh no, they're filming what would be in this time period, but it's actually in the 80s. Yeah. But no, I was like, oh, it's actually in 1916.
And I love that they had all of these great actors of the day, but they weren't in huge roles. So you got like John Lovitz and Phil Hartman and Joe Mantegna, and they're all just like in this room together, these greats. And, it's fucking hilarious because he's like, oh, we want to be paid now. And he's like, oh, don't you live in the mansion? And oh, where'd you get those clothes?
Where'd you get those clothes? Go ahead and kick them out of the mansion. And while you're at it, come over here and take their wardrobe. We need you to come take their clothes. I'm just like, holy shit. That's probably how they actually got paid back then.
Oh, sure.
They were a gift.
Yeah. We work for gifts. But yeah, I just, the movie itself, I mean, the way it plays out and everything, it works really well. And like, I'm glad I could see where the budget where they were like, all right, we have to, like, we can't stay in the city very long because our budget won't allow us to do that. Because you're talking about making everything's got to be 1916.
Oh yeah.
So like, if you even look in the background when they first get kicked out of the studio, and in the background, I'm looking at them houses in the back. I'm like, those are not 1916.
Well,
homes.
and the thing about it is like, I loved actually how they did a lot of it, the cinematography of it, because they sort of played on that whole 1916 flavor. So like, like when they're in the desert, you can tell a lot of the backgrounds are just backgrounds. They're not, they're painted.
Oh yeah, even. Especially that scene where they're like sitting around the fire.
Yeah, yeah.
And that fucking turtle behind Chevy Chase. the whole time. He's just like looking at him and shit. And then he turns around and it says something to him. I'm like, okay.
I love it. I think I wrote something down about that. Like, where's it? It might have been actually. Who doesn't love a Disney sing along with animals? You know, like. And I love that they're singing him to sleep.
Yeah, I love that first time they, whenever they first walk into the cantina, and they walk in and then they break into that musical number.
My Little Buttercup.
I was fucking rolling, dude. I was
My
like,
Little
this
Buttercup.
is fucking great. Like,
well, they play these like pampered actors very well.
Yeah.
But they're also pampered in a way that makes them lovable because you're like, oh, they're dumb.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, exactly. I love it whenever he gets shot and he walks back to him and he's like,
you're in big trouble.
He's like, yeah, and he's looking at it and he walks back over to his friend.
Let me see that gun.
He's like, it's real.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, what? It's real.
Mm-hmm.
They're real bullets.
And then they all three start crying.
Yeah. Just Martin, like Steve Martin's reaction. It's real. Yeah, it's real.
I just like how he was punishing the guy that shot him at first.
Yeah. You're in big trouble,
that's what I'm
mister.
saying. Like, I love how he walks up and he's like, give me that gun. You're in big trouble. You
Live
see that?
bullets? You're in big trouble.
Yeah. Real bullets. I also love how they play on like that whole comedic. There's so many like things that happen in it that are comedic tropes that you don't almost notice that it's a trope. Like, it's just really funny.
Yeah.
So they take their clothes, they're standing out there in their underwear and their hats, and literally the guy goes by on a bike with their telegraph.
Yeah.
You know, like immediately.
Yeah.
You know? Fucking
Telegraph
hilarious.
for you.
Yeah. And then there's like infamous. Oh, he's so famous. Like, what?
Yeah, they're like they're making up their own descriptions for these words. Like,
and my favorite background character is the bartender.
yeah, yeah.
Dude, that guy sold it.
He had me fucking.
It's
rolling.
like beer.
Yeah, that's what he said. What's tequila? It's like beer.
But not.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, this guy's awesome. He's a great bartender.
This town get too rough for me.
Yeah, this town's getting too rough for me.
But yeah, I love the whole bar scene too. You know, they walk in and they're all just scared to death because he's like, "Oh, they'll be here, and you'll know them when you see them." You know, and they're just like singing "My Little Buttercup" and shit. And then they leave, and then the real guys come in and just start shooting. Like the mistaken identity thing. Again, there's only 5 original storylines, right? But this one is one of them that's done it right. The mistaken identity thing going into enemy territory. You know, you see it in this. The 2 most ones that I remember is this and like Tropic Thunder. You know, they take that same kind of thing. But you know, if you do it right, you can really do it well.
Yeah.
And the way that these guys played off for most of, well, at least the first half of the movie, that they thought, you know, it was just a movie that they were making or whatever, and like he doesn't realize until he gets shot, is just hilarious. Because like, what place do you go to and then they put you in the same bed, 3 dudes in the same bed?
I love
That was shoulder to shoulder too.
Yeah,
Like,
they were like in there,
sardines in a tin can.
One of my favorite parts in this movie, and it's always been one of my favorite parts because Martin Short is such a physical comedian and he cracks me up, when they all get really drunk the night before and then he wakes up in the morning,
falls off the bed. Yeah.
It's more so like the way he wakes up.
And then he talks like he's got this deep ass voice.
He's got like bedhead, his eyes are barely awake. He's like, what?
Yeah.
They're like, he's here. I'll get ready. He just like rolls out of the bed.
So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, El Guape, dude. One of the funniest villains ever. Dude was happy, and is his name El Jefe? Jefe. That dude, those 2 had me fucking rolling, dude. They were like,
it's a sweater.
It's a sweater. And then they're like, he's like, we got you all kinds of piñatas. Like just all the piñatas. A plethora of piñatas. Yeah.
I literally, when I made the TikTok for this, the coming soon, I literally just took all of my favorite parts and kind of like, and that is one of them. I love when he's, would you say I have a plethora of piñatas? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, what is a plethora? You know?
In abundance.
Oh, Oh, and I love when the one girl comes in. She's talking to Carmen, and she's like, "Do you know what foreplay is?" And she's like, "No." And he goes, "He doesn't either. Good, it's fine."
Yeah. Okay. Neither does he.
Fuck.
Just I don't know, man. This fucking movie had me rolling. Like the whole their signature move that they do.
the salute.
Yeah. How does it go?
Ha ha ha. Yeah.
Or it goes something like this.
They
and
cough.
They
Cough and yeah.
Every time they did that, me and Gab would just look at each other and giggle because we just thought it was the best shit. Just walk around and start doing that to people. Like, that'd be fucking rolling.
I love how they're all eating fine. But again, it's Chevy Chase with his just subtle, you know, and he that was his idea. Like he picks up the tortilla and he can't keep.
Yeah.
The shit.
Do you have anything other than Mexican food?
Yeah.
After she's just like, we are so proud to have you in our home.
Yeah. Do you have anything other than Mexican food? Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, and like at the end, the thing that kills me at the end every time is when Carmen and him get kiss, or Carmen and her, like Steve Martin kiss, and she's like, or he's like, "I'll come back," and she's like, "Why?"
I love that scene with Chevy Chase and that other lady, and she's like, "Have you ever kissed a woman?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I've kissed plenty of women. Do you want to kiss me?" "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, she's like, "Okay."
Oh, you mean right now?
Yeah.
Like,
she's like, "We can do it on the veranda," and he's like, "What about just on the lips?"
What about just on the lips? Yeah, what's wrong with the lips?
And then she's like, "Well, which one do you like?" And she's like, "The kind of stupid one." She's like, "Which kind of stupid one?" Oh, fuck. My favorite part in the movie, though, by far, is the singing bush scene.
Yeah.
By far.
The bush is singing, and then he's like, and then he fires his gun.
You killed the invisible man.
You killed the invisible man. How was I supposed to know he was standing there?
That's why you're supposed to shoot up like we did. Yeah. My favorite thing too is like they all got to pick like their words, their magic words that they would say. And they all have very much their kind of, like, I guess, their brand.
Their gibberish.
Their gibberish matches their brand. You know what I mean? So, like, when they all do their little magic words, it's like, yep, that's Martin Short. Okay, that's Steve Martin. Yep.
It definitely sounds like something Chevy Chase would do.
Right. He's like, harf, harf, harf. Yeah. But I love how the singing bush never stopped singing.
No, it just kept going.
No, he just.
And so, it was singing. Hey! I was like, is there like a guy behind it or something? And like, no, it's just a bush that sings. I was like, all right. And then he like does the thing and he shoots the invisible guy. He lands. I was like, oh fuck!
Yeah, and then he
caught me out of nowhere. Yeah.
He picks up the arm. He's like, nope, he's dead.
It's just like when he's up on top of that little ledge and he's trying to get a hold of
he throws Chase. A rock.
No, Chevy Chase and Steve.
Oh yeah, he's up there on the ledge and he's like saying. Hey!
Yeah, he's like, hey!
Hey, you guys!
And they're just down there like. But I do like how Dusty, like, kills two people and just shrugs it off, and then he can't hit some dude over the head.
Yeah.
You know, like, he threw that rock, knocked the dude off, and, like, he's just like, we're fine.
But then at the end of the movie, they're shooting everybody.
Yeah. I do like how he dressed up as like one of the bad guys, you know, and like fucking El Guapo's talking to him for a while, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we did that, we did that." And then he's like, "Wait, I don't know you."
Wait, I don't know you. Shit was funny. He
who the hell are you?
That part with Martin Short, whenever they're like, he's like, "I'm the quickest one," blah blah blah. Hands him his gun. He's like, "Dink!" He's like, pulls his whole fucking ground. It's good shit.
And he's the innocent one. Like, he's so innocent. And like the guy's like, "Oh, I wanted to shoot as fast as you." You almost feel bad for him because he's like, "I wanted to shoot as fast as you," but then I realized like trick photography, you know. And he's like, "I've never used that." And the guy doesn't believe him. He's like, "No, really,
yeah."
You know, and then he proves it. And you're, oh, he had to kill somebody just to prove it. Poor Ned.
He knocked him fucking 30 feet away, too.
And I do like that part where he's like holding on for dear life above. Like he's just stuck there that whole time. And they keep going back to him. And he's just.
And then they start firing their guns in the air. And he's like.
Finally, he falls.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, what do you say? White people are falling from the sky.
Says gringos are falling from the sky, and then boom.
The comedic timing of this movie cannot be beat.
You know, he asks, he's like, "Are gringos falling from the sky now?" And then fucking Martin Short falls.
Oh my god. I'm trying to think if there was any other parts that, like, I mean, the whole fucking movie from beginning to end.
Oh, it's fantastic. Like, I'm sad that I'm not sad that I took so many. Like, I'd never seen this movie because I feel like nowadays you don't get good comedy like this. So for me to have never seen it, that means I went in completely blind to it, and it was awesome because I feel like it's something like, oh man, like a good comedy that I've never seen. And it's actually refreshing. So even though it is, almost 40 years old. If you like
Steve Martin, I would recommend to watch Dirty Rotten Scoundrels with him and Michael Caine.
Oh, that was a good one.
That movie will have you laughing just as hard as this one. They're both like...
Cheaper by the Dozen movies are funny too.
Cody's a big fan of the Pink Panther movies.
That's a good one.
I don't think I've ever seen those.
They're pretty funny. Yeah.
Well, they're both
I think there's two of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both like grifters. Trying to get money out of anybody they can.
Yeah.
And they both land on the same mark. So it's like the both of them trying to
one up each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my favorite part is at the dinner table. Steve Martin's sitting there and he's like, "Can I use the restroom?" And they're like, "Yeah, go ahead." And he's like, "Thank you."
That's pretty funny shit.
Yeah, you should watch that movie. It's fucking funny, dude.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's hard to find a good comedy these days.
Oh, that's no joke.
And that classic comedy, them classic comedies from back then, man, that's gold.
Harold Ramis, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Rick Moranis, John Candy, Chevy Chase, Martin Short.
Yeah, that genre.
Those guys are responsible for 99% of my humor.
Yeah.
Like, because I grew up watching their movies and stuff,
Yep.
Uncle Buck.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Uncle Buck's great.
Anything with those guys, I would have watched.
Great Outdoors.
John Candy's,
The Great Outdoors.
John Candy's one of my favorite old school comedians.
For real. Like, that was, in my opinion, that is like the pinnacle of comedy when those guys were like the leading frontier.
Yeah.
Because holy shit, they didn't have to have it to be crass. There didn't have to be boobs and fart jokes and stuff. No, I'm not saying that it doesn't have its place. It absolutely has its place. But like, they didn't need it.
Yeah.
You look at the vacation movies for one. Like, yeah, there's a little bit of sexual jokes and stuff like that, but it's just enough to make you laugh about it.
Yeah, but it's also not.
You can sit there with your kids watching it. You can sit there and watch it with your kids. And then they come out with that new one. That's not a kid-friendly movie.
No.
But yet, it's called a vacation movie. I'm like, that's not a vacation movie.
No, hell, the fucking Chris Hemsworth's cock is pretty much out the whole... I mean, I don't know.
Well, more so, I couldn't stand the little kid. Because he's, like, so violent.
Yeah, he's mean as fuck.
He's so terrible. And they just laugh it off. It's like, he's literally talking about killing people. And you're like,
yeah.
Shut up. God, I hated that movie.
Anyway, do you guys have anything else you want to cover?
Mm-mm.
No? All right. Let's go ahead and move on.
Let's rock out this bitch.
If you guys haven't noticed, I'm cutting back a little bit on the movie talk so we can talk about the review and get into the casting and all that stuff. Kind of spread it out a little bit so we're not spending so much time
on one thing.
On just one thing, yeah. So we're, it's easy to, that's why I'm not reading the movie anymore. It's easier just to talk about it for a little bit and then jump into it.
So you guys have homework now. If you haven't seen the movie, watch it.
Then I'm sure, like, if the audience, they probably enjoy not hearing a script.
Right, exactly. And I figure, if nothing else, if you haven't seen the movie, you're not going to listen to this podcast.
Sure.
Right.
You're not going to listen to this episode. I'm not interested in
Well,
that
I mean, we're not asking much either. We watch a lot. Most of the stuff we do is old.
Yeah.
Or older anyway. So, like,
a lot of it is, yeah.
If you haven't seen it by now.
We don't do a lot of newer movies.
No, because they suck.
Well, it's not even that they suck. It's just like, whatever you've got.
we've done some that have had like
where people review the fuck out of new movies.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
true.
So I mean, why would you want us to do it? Yeah, we could get clicks probably or whatever because we're tagging a brand new movie in our podcast or whatever. But why? When are we gonna have fun with old movies?
To me, I think we just do what we want. That's what the new movies we've done have been because we wanted to do those movies.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
I'm good with it. Anyway, we'll start with Jeremiah. What did you think of the Three Amigos?
Pretty good. The comedies. I mean, there's not really anything to really complain about. I mean, I don't know really what to say. I mean, you go in, you laugh, you have a good time. I mean, all the jokes were funny. I don't think like any of them fell flat or anything. Like right off the top of my head, I'd probably give it a solid 8.5.
Okay. I think for me, I agree. Nothing really falls flat. The jokes land pretty well. It's a funny movie. I've never seen it, so this is a new territory for me. I don't know why I put it off. I think it was one of those movies that I just didn't feel like was funny.
They don't do a very good job. Like, I feel like these are one of these movies that, like, when they do a trailer for it or whatever, it's really hard to convey how funny this movie is.
And I think it was one of those movies that I was like, it doesn't look very funny to me, and it was just one of those things, I think. But watching it, I was like, I don't know why I put off watching it for so long. So I loved it though. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Every bit of it, like from beginning to end, it was It was funny. It was a funny movie, and like you guys said, it's not like I was able to watch it with my son, and he's 12 years old. So
and you're both laughing.
Yeah, we're both laughing. It's nothing. There's no disgusting humor in it. There's no dick jokes. There's no sexual jokes. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's some adult humor in there, but it's nothing extreme.
It's like the movies that like we used to watch when we was kids and stuff. It goes over their head.
Yeah,
it hits you. It goes over their head.
It's kind of the same level of comedy as like Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
same family friendly. There's some subtle, adult humor in there, but nothing crazy. Nothing that you're like, oh my god, cover your ears. Nothing like that.
Earmuffs.
Yeah. So I think for me, I'm gonna go ahead and just give it an 8. It's a great movie. I'll definitely watch it again. I'll probably end up adding it to my collection of movies. So,
as I said, I love the physical comedy of the Steves. The two of them they kill it. Like, even like in the
Martins,
Steve Martin and
Martin Short.
Sorry, Martin Short. Yeah, the Martins. Yeah, the Martins. I love those guys. Every time.
Who's the other Steve?
It's his middle name. You didn't know that? It was Martin Steve Short.
No, it's not.
I get him every time.
Fuck you.
Think first thing, he's like, no.
He's like,
I was looking at her like, no.
He's like, I'm on to your game.
I know your shit.
But no, I love that physicality that they play off each other. You see it even today in Only Murders in the Building. They've been great friends for a long time, and you can tell that
best friends, actually.
Yeah, that chemistry plays into whatever they do together, and I really love that. I think this is their first collaboration, this movie, other than their work together on SNL a few times, but I think this is where they really met, and it's amazing to me how quickly they kind of gelled together. I love, especially Martin Short's, the whole when he falls out of the bed, literally one of my favorite scenes in this movie, just because of the way he plays, like it's so fucking funny. I'd have to say one of my favorite things about this movie, other than just the plot and the guys and how funny they are, is how well that the cinematography plays in. You get the same kind of backgrounds as those 1920s movies, and it really brings you into that era of, like when movies were being made that way, and I love that. Instead of being like, oh, we're going to just make this, with nowadays, like where you're actually going to see those mountains and stuff. Like, I like that they use the painted backgrounds. That was really cool to me. I like that they sing in it. They dance. They really play off these actors that are just completely clueless, and I love it. So I'm with Jeremiah. I think it's an 8.5. I've seen it a million times. So I think the more times you see it, the more appreciation you get, because you notice a lot more every time you watch it. So yeah, that's where I'm landing. You're up.
What did you think, Eric?
What?
About the movie?
I've always liked this movie. Great comedy. The acting's, right there. I've always enjoyed Martin Short's stuff. Steve Martin and Chevy Chase. I can't really think of anything bad about this movie, honestly. I mean, it's supposed to be cheesy, so
it delivers on what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
So I'm at an 8 with it.
Yeah, holy shit. What is that, 8.25?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be. Yep, 8.25.
It's pretty good. I think that Rotten Tomatoes gave it it's low.
Oh, they can
I'm
suck
sure
it.
they did.
I'm pretty sure it's
Like
pretty low.
60%.
We're going to look it up real fast.
I say 59.
Who do you want to go first on their recasts?
We'll just go around the table. Jeremiah, you go first.
We just doing the recast?
Yeah, recast.
Well, you got to do your
whatever.
trailer, too.
Oh, my trailer?
Yeah.
I think those take forever to read through.
It is. Critics gave it a 45%, and audience has a 67%.
It's because they don't get it.
don't
I'm
get
going that route. They don't get it.
They don't understand.
I almost actually made a video for my trailer, but I'm like, I don't.
Unless we,
Yeah.
Unless we can put it on there, there's really.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was like,
It's a lot. It's a lot of extra.
A lot of
take it
extra
very
in
long.
editing. Then we have to send the videos to Joseph for him to put them on here before we even got here.
Which wouldn't be hard to do, but I just.
No, I
know,
get it.
I don't know. I like the reading.
Yeah.
The Three Amigos, the noir trailer. Gravel voice narrator, cigarette smoke, street lights flickering, a trumpet moans somewhere in the night. Black screen. Narrator, smoky voiceover. In a town where justice is a rumor and hope is on life support, three men are about to learn that heroism ain't just for the pictures. Cut to rainy backlot alleyway. Three silhouettes step away from the shadows, hats low, coats long, competence questionable.
It's like the Three Stooges.
but they're wearing like trench coats.
Yeah. That's all I could just picture was like the Three Stooges. in like a new art.
Narrator, they were actors, pretenders, bakers so cheap, not even the devil bought their souls.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Cut to close up on Lucky Day lighting a match. We signed autographs. Oh, this is low and serious.
Okay.
We signed autographs. And we might be signing our wills.
Oh my God.
Cut to Dusty. Canyon Town, now a shadowy, crime-soaked den. El Guape isn't a cartoonish outlaw anymore. He's a ruthless crime kingpin with a smile sharp enough to cut glass. El Guapo, menacing and calm. Just weird, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't want trouble, but trouble keeps sending me headshots.
Oh my God.
Now you got a montage
Okay.
in this trailer. Ned screaming as bullets tear through neon lights. Dusty playing trumpet in a bar thick with smoke. Lucky throwing a punch in slow motion. A fedora flying off someone's head. A mysterious femme fatale whispering, "You boys are in over your head." And the Three Amigos running down the street as rain pours like God's emptying his pockets.
Whoa. I'm getting Sin City vibes.
In a world, this is the narrator again, in a world full of shadows, sometimes the brightest light comes from the most unlikely fools. Cut to the Three Amigos in trench coats, pointing revolvers that they absolutely do not know how to use. Dusty whispering, "Do you think this is loaded?" Ned, "I hope not." Lucky, I hope yes. Drum hit, title slams in, Three Amigos. A noir reimagining with and then narrator coming soon to a theater where the popcorn smells like danger and nobody gets a happy ending without seeing it.
You should hand that movie over to Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah. Oh God, give him that one.
Yeah.
No, I think he kind of ruined it. Like, you got to have a little bit of that.
Fair enough.
Anyway.
Now for the actual recast, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The only one I couldn't figure out is Dusty. Honestly,
That's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I had a really hard time with this recast.
But for El Guapo, Edward James Olmos.
Okay.
Ned, Jeremy Allen White. I pictured the I'm a pretty girl.
Yes. Yes. She's the pretty girl.
Lucky, Jake Gyllenhaal, the German, Christoph Waltz, and for Carmen, Catherine Zeta-Jones.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, like I said, the only one I couldn't do was Dusty because I'm sitting there like, who? Like, nobody fits it.
Okay. All right. Mine is... So, hold on. Let me read you guys my cast first. I always send my cast list to Crystal. I don't know how to save it to my phone. I just, text it to her. She never texts back anymore. All right, so...
Ain't you got, a note app?
Huh?
Ain't you got, a note app or something?
I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, Lucky Day is... I'm getting Jacob Elordi for that.
Who's that?
He was Frankenstein in the new Frankenstein movie. He's in a new movie coming out with what's her face? Barbie. I don't remember. Yeah.
Why is it that one of us forgets the name? None of us can remember the
I
name.
don't know. It's contagious. Anyway, Dusty
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, Margot Robbie. Dusty Bottoms. I'm giving that to Daniel Day-Lewis because you guys got to remember I'm doing a drama.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So
we got serious actors.
Yeah, he was in Saltburn.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Yeah. All right.
Ned Nederlander, I'm going with Ben Kingsley. These are all younger, them in their younger
Yeah,
days.
sure. Well, remember we decided there's no time you can pick actors from the 90s and they're still...
Right, yeah. And you just got to keep in mind that this is a drama. This is not a serious movie. It's a serious movie.
I'm ready.
Carmen is Claire Danes, and El Guapo is Jack Nicholson. So those are
Feeling the vibe.
Those are my castings. So I just did so this one's a spicy trailer, The Three Amigos, but I went with a Victorian drama. So,
okay.
Yeah. Dark, heated, intense. Fade in. The strike of a match. A face half lit by flame. Lucky Day's eyes burn with something between regret and hunger for redemption. Voiceover, low and velvety. I don't know how to do low and velvety. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, I'll just read the description. I'm not...
I can try in a cold heart of London, three men lost their way. Is that good?
Sure.
Okay.
Go for it.
Velvety.
Cut 2. Dusty Bottoms ripping down their tattered theater poster, breath trembling with anger. Ned Nederlander clutching a broken costume piece like a lover's keepsake.
I could just see him sitting there holding it like this and crying over it.
Voiceover. But fate has a taste for irony. Smash cut. A carriage tearing through a fog. The messenger's desperate voice. We need heroes. We need you. Music kicks in. Dark strings pulsing. Cut to Sanctuary Hollow. A village wounded and desperate. A striking woman. Maribel Grimm. I don't know why they renamed him. I told them not to. Steps from the shadows. Wind lifts her cloak as she studies the Amigos with sharp, knowing eyes. This is supposed to be, I think, what's her name? The female?
Carmen.
Carmen.
Yeah, their two women were her sisters, but I don't think they had names.
No. You're not the men of legend. She leans closer, yet there's something burning behind those eyes. Lucky swallows hard.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cut 2. Dusty catching her wrist as she walks away. A moment of heat. A spark neither expected. Cut 2. Ned helping a villager tend wounds. The woman's hand lingers on his a moment too long. Voiceover. In a land ruled by fear, desire still finds a way to breathe. Music builds. Cut 2. Elias Grimm appearing through the smoke sparks, tall, ink black coat, wicked smile. This is supposed to be El Guapo. This is El Guapo. Tell your amigos, I don't mind breaking legends or the hearts that follow them.
Jeez, Guapo's a dick.
Blazing montage. Lucky and Carmen arguing inches apart, breath hot, eyes locked. Dusty swinging from a rope as a church bell crashes behind him. Ned firing a real gun for the first time, hands shaking, then steadying. El Guapo slamming Lucky against a gravestone in the rain.
Ouch.
Ooh. Carmen drawing a hidden dagger, lightning flashing behind her silhouette. Dusty tearing his shirt sleeve to wrap a villager's wound. She blushes. Ned standing between El Guapo's men and the terrified children. Lucky shouting over the storm. We are the Three Amigos. Cut to black. Silence. Voiceover. Whisper and electric. This winter, courage gets dangerous. Title card. The Three Amigos. Victorian passion. Victorian peril. Voiceover. Final line slow. Heroes aren't born. They're ignited.
Oof.
Okay.
Sounds steamy. I even put in, I want a spicy trailer. That's what it says too, spicy trailer. Three Amigos. That's the best I can do, man. I was like, what do you do with this for a drama? I was like, you can't make it a drama because then it's just going to be boring. Like Victorian. Because everybody hates a Victorian. Who the fuck watches those movies? Like, what is that? Pride and Prejudice and all that shit?
I don't watch that.
That's why I did what Telemundo.
Yeah,
drama.
that's fucking hilarious.
I don't understand why people like Victorian period movies like that, like Bridgerton. I don't understand how that show got so
I
big.
don't get it either. I like movies that are set, like some of the movies that like they're set, not drama pieces or anything, but like when they're like when they're a horror movie
or
and they're set the Victorian,
From Hell.
From Hell, love
From
it.
Hell, that's a good one. Yeah,
love it. That kind of stuff. That's what I'm saying. I like that kind of stuff. Okay, so I had rom-com, and I think that reading the cast first helps to set the stage, so that's what I'm gonna do. So Lucky Day, I went with Ryan Gosling because he's king of comedy and romance. He can pull both. He's very good at rom-coms. So as your leading man, you need somebody like him.
So Ryan Gosling and Steve Martin.
Yep. Dusty Bottoms. He has like a golden retriever best friend kind of energy in this movie.
So you're choosing a dog?
Yeah.
Buddy.
Yeah, no. I picked Channing Tatum.
Well, he was a sex slave to Danny McBride.
Yeah.
So.
He can do great comedy, and he'd be good for it. Then for Ned, I picked Ben Schwartz because he can do music and he's funny as fuck, and he has that sort of like, I don't know, sensitive type kind of look to him, I guess. Then for the women, Carmen, I picked Selma Hayek. And then for her sisters is Eva Mendes and Jenna Ortega. You can pick whichever ones, I don't care. And El Guapo is Pedro Pascal. Yeah. Here's the trailer. Soft guitar meets sparkly rom-com piano. Fade in on 3 silhouettes and sombreros. Narrator. Warm, cheesy voice. I'll see if I can do this. 3 men, 1 tiny village. Zero clue what they're doing. Cue the chaotic montage. Someone drops a gun. Dramatic horse stare.
Horse stare.
Awkward smile in a sombrero. Unnecessary slow motion wink. Then the narrator. But when destiny and possibly tequila brought them together.
And possibly tequila.
Show the villagers.
Beer? No, we have tequila. It's like beer.
It's like beer.
Show the villagers watching in confusion. Narrator, they discover that saving a town might be easier than saving their hearts. Insert dramatic rom-com tropes. Accidental hand touch while reloading. Wendy Poncho moment. Someone yells, "You had me at amigo." Slow motion, My Little Buttercup, like it's a love ballad. Narrator, emotional crescendo. In a world of bandits, bravery, and questionable sewing skills. Sometimes the real treasure is love. There you go.
That was a quick one.
I'm not good at rom-coms. That sounded good to me.
I thought it was going to be a little bit longer, like going a little bit more detail, but
No, that's what I got. I put in rom-com, a Three Amigos, and I think, yeah.
okay.
It was the best one. There was a bunch of other ones, but they weren't as good.
Okay.
The horse stare and the
Horse stare was going to get me. Like
unnecessary wink.
I was waiting for like some more comedy like that throughout. I was like,
Can you
okay.
imagine like seeing that in a trailer, like some dude on a horse just, or like this, that didn't even need to be there.
Well, what I was envisioning was like everybody, like some sort of dramatic scene, like you see people just, you know how like, the camera just zooms in on somebody's face.
This guy, they zoom in on that guy, and then they zoom in on the horse.
Yeah, this horse is the next. He's
that's
like,
fucking hilarious. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's what I was envisioning.
Yeah.
I'm going with Jeremiah on this one. Nor had to be.
Yeah, it was a good one.
'Twas.
I would have picked yours too. Yeah.
It's a good one.
It was a good one.
He's like,
I think he would have had a run for the money if yours was longer.
I'm sorry.
He's like,
Saying.
she's like,
I didn't write the
failed me."
trailer. I didn't write the trailer.
Okay.
Just the recast, which I did amazing on.
All right, moving on. Where's the button? There it is.
Sweet ass trivia with Karen.
There's not a lot.
I didn't think there would be, but you never know.
Tony Plana turned down Oliver Stone's platoon. That's the guy that played Hefe.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Plana turned down Oliver Stone's platoon to appear in this. He had also appeared in Stone's Salvador from 1986 and knew that shooting Platoon in the Philippines would be an even more difficult shoot compared to the 5-star hotel that was being provided for the Tucson location in this film. Stone did not talk to him for years.
I wouldn't have either. You turned down Platoon for this? Like,
yeah, you wanted to stay in the 5-star
yeah,
hotel.
that's retarded though. Like, you probably would have been more infamous for playing in Platoon.
Have you seen his like IMDb? Dude's like in 1,000 things.
Yeah, but
he's like a character actor. He doesn't give a shit.
That's true, I guess.
Like, you know what you are. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Character actor that's probably never going to rise much.
He's definitely that guy that you see in a lot of other shit, but you don't know his name.
John Candy was originally offered the Ned Niederlander role, but turned it down due to his inability to ride a horse. He eventually would ride a horse in Delirious. He recommended his SCTV co-star Martin Short for the role instead. Short ended up becoming close friends with Martin and Chase. Steve Martin learned the lasso tricks. All the lasso tricks were him.
Yeah.
Like he didn't have a stand-in. But,
I figured.
Steve Martin learned the lasso tricks while working in a magic shop at Disneyland as a teenager. Originally, the movie was supposed to star Steve Martin, Dan Aykroyd, and John Belushi. Martin mentioned it in a Playboy interview published in January of 1980, referring to the movie as the Three Caballeros, which was the title of a 1944 Walt Disney movie. John Landis said in the Empire magazine that the studio took the film out of his hands in post-production and edited it severely. I would love to see his original cut. John Landis is pretty good.
Right.
The cantina at the beginning of the movie is called Cantina del Borracho, which translates as Canteen of the Drunk or Bar of the Drunk. A soccer player named Lee Sharp in England, who played for the Manchester United in 1996, did the Three Amigos salute as a celebration after scoring a goal in a game against Southampton. That's it.
All right. Yep, there's not a lot, is there?
Mm-hmm. I mean, there was more, but...
Right. All right.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
What's in the fucking box? Karen?
Why you ask me every week like I know?
I don't know.
You're supposed to know this.
I mean, it's Big Trouble in Little China.
Fuck yes.
I ain't seen that movie in a hot minute.
I thought we did this one.
No.
Are you sure?
Positive. I would have remembered.
Not streaming anywhere.
Huh. That's weird.
If you don't own it, then you suck.
I think I do own it. I think it's one of those DVDs.
I don't know.
I think it's one of the DVDs you gave me in that little.
We even have the board game.
I'll have to check.
Remember when they were talking about remaking this movie with Dwayne Johnson and
Yeah, we got to get that to the table. Big Trouble in Little China board game.
All right, next week, Big Trouble Little China. You're gonna give everybody their genres?
Yeah, this is weird because it's like an action comedy.
yeah.
So those two are kind of out.
Uh-huh.
To an extent.
Hmm?
To an extent.
Yeah, I guess.
You can
Like-
either make it full blown action, or you make it full blown comedy, or you can make it whatever.
Yeah. You turn it into a martial arts film.
There already is one.
Not really.
No.
Like full on.
Yeah, like full on.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like-
it's a subgenre
like,
of action movies.
Okay.
And you like martial arts movies.
I want to make it a little ninjas movie.
Oh, but it would be so much funnier if they were like the kind where it's like,
Like an old school kung fu.
yeah,
movie or
like where
something.
he's like, the Pork
I
Chop
know.
Express, but it's like,
I'm thinking more of like fucking like Enter the Dragon or some shit like that. Is what
Okay.
I'm thinking.
So you do the martial arts, you do the western. Yeah, it's because you fucking hate them. And you turn it straight into a sci-fi movie.
you got the good one.
I did.
Oh,
It kind of already is a sci-fi movie in a way.
Hey!
It is kind of.
I married you and I don't get the cool one?
No, you
Lame.
get Western.
I know.
Westerns are awesome.
He's like, bitch.
You should have made him make a space cowboy movie.
Space cowboy movie.
I mean, that is sci-fi.
I mean, I could do a space cowboy movie. It's sci-fi.
Isn't there a movie called Space Cowboys?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a sci-fi movie.
No, I mean it is, but
They
it
go to
isn't.
space.
I know, but it's not a sci-fi movie. It's got fucking.
Basically, cowboys versus aliens that come.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that would be.
That's Cowboys versus Aliens.
Oh, is that okay?
Space Cowboys
That
is the one
Daniel
with
Craig in it, didn't it?
that one did. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the
Never seen
Space
it.
Cowboys
Clint
has
Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood in it, and I want to.
There's a bunch of old people. Billy
Yeah.
Bob Thornton, probably.
Billy Bob Thornton, and there was a couple other guys in there. Yeah, it was like a bunch of old dudes going. Oh, and fucking Tommy Lee Jones was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. I just know about it.
Space Cowboys. They're just old guys going to space. Anyway, next week we're gonna do Big Trouble Little China. A whole bunch of good people in this movie. We already did Russell Crowe, didn't we?
Man, I don't
Kurt
want to
Russell,
replace.
Kurt Russell.
I don't want to replace
Russell Crowe. Yeah.
I don't want to replace Kurt Russell. That's gonna suck.
I mean, yeah,
And
but
in a Western, you could still use Kurt Russell.
can you reuse the same actors?
Nah, I
Nah,
wouldn't.
we gotta
I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess you could.
I don't think that you should. Like, that's the whole point of a recast, right?
Right, yeah.
I literally had one blank for
Yeah.
one of the main characters, and I still want a duck.
Yeah.
Channing Tatum. He would have been a good Dusty Bottoms.
Because he's got dusty bottoms. All right, next week we're going to do Big Trouble Little China. Make sure you get on them socials and follow us and do all that fun stuff and talk to us and stuff and tell all your friends about us. That's the best part about knowing who we are, is telling other people who we are.
I agree.
Yeah, say, hey, listen to this podcast. They're funny, they're fantastic, and they're devilishly handsome.
And pretty.
Yeah, sure.
Dick.
All right. All right, we'll see you guys next week.